Okay, it looks like we're live. So welcome back. Today I'm going to be continuing to work on Kano. Alright, so there's a couple things that need to be discussed. So yesterday, we ran into a memory leak, which I was kind of expecting, but it was much worse than I thought. So I've mostly fixed it. It doesn't really leak anymore, right? Yesterday it leaked so bad that it crashed, when you open large files because it leaks a large amount at a time. So now it doesn't leak, but it's really slow. So I can sort of show what I mean. So if I run Kano, and I run it on source, well, let me not do main.c because that might fill up all my memory because of the way I'm storing things. So I'm gonna need to sort of reevaluate things. But yeah, you can see it actually works fine when you're moving like this, but when you're undoing, it can get really slow. And right now it's not doing it. You can redo as well. Once you start inserting lines and deleting them and stuff. No, okay, it's not that bad. I swear it was a lot worse. And let me try the main.c file. What in the world? Wait, that's actually okay. What the heck? Alright, it's a little slow. But it like fills up over time and it gets slower and slower. Because right now the buffer is set to 16. That's the amount that you have. So as they fill up, it should get a lot slower. Right, it's a little slower, but it's actually not too bad. It was a lot worse when I was testing earlier. And I didn't really change anything, so I don't know why it's doing that. But yeah, okay, well this is much better. Much better than it was. So it's actually pretty usable now. I'm not going to switch yet, because I want to optimize the undo redo a little bit more first. But that's not today. Excuse me. Today, okay, sorry about that. Today, the goal is colors. So I want to start working on a color syntax config file. So I got this pull request from Mo, of course, who's been super helpful recently. Let me see if I can get to it. So 149 commits, not too bad. Yeah, right here. So from Mohammed. All right, so there's a lot of stuff here, but basically, he figured out how some of the colors work and such, to do custom ones from RGB values. So, I kind of turn it off a little. Let me see the source. May not see, and let's see. So, if I go to wider on, so right now, actually, let me go to the start of anything. So here's where they're. I still need to learn more about them because I don't quite understand them yet. So that stream's gonna be that while working on the config file. Let's see if I can find where it's at. It's right here by the top. All right, so here, so you can create a custom color. There's a lot of good comments and stuff, very helpful. Some of them are a bit. Some of the comments are kind of like obvious things, but they are helpful nonetheless. Okay, so yeah, there's a few things here, but basically the important ones are slot, ID, and then RGB values. So you can implement you can do these. So the slot basically replaces one of the existing colors. So you can have a maximum, I guess, of 7 colors, as far as I understand it. But you have to replace one of them. Like yellow is 1, this is 2, and 3, and so on, right? That is what these correspond to. So you can replace those and then use them. So with your own custom values. With 7 is enough. So I think we use we use these. So we use 6 of them for the actual things. That's how many different categories we have. So that's sort of what we're looking at here. But yeah, you can do RGB values, and you can't use direct RGB values. There's actually this function for converting it. RGB to n curses right here. So this function. So yeah, the way it works basically, to convert it to an n curses value, you have to divide by 256, and then multiply by 1000, and then convert it to an int. Yeah, so that's basically how it works, and then this is just debugging messages and stuff. Yeah, so that's basically what you have to do, and it does work. So in the comment it says it doesn't work, but it actually did. It was just he was passing the wrong value. So that all works, and yeah, you can take any RGB value, convert it, and then use it. So we have basically unlimited possibilities for the colors, which is very good. So that's sort of what I'm going to work on today. I need to learn more about how it works. I think he made it a bit more complicated than it has to be. Like in here, I don't even know what this is. Like where are we at right now? So wider on. Yeah, so this was using the custom color. But then here, so he takes the custom color slot and then creates a new custom color. Right? I don't feel like we need to do that. I think what would be better is basically init it using this RGB to n curses type thing. You know what I'm saying? And also I think I think rather than doing this, taking an array, I'd rather actually return like a struct. I think that'd be better. So let me make a struct. Let's make it right here. And this will be ncurses color, right? And we'll have int r, int g, int b. And that's what we'll return from here. I'm pretty sure this should work. Got something in my throat. Hang on. Sorry about that. Okay. If we return that, I feel like that'd be a bit cleaner, you know? So we'll initialize one. This is color. Color equals, and I think we can basically just, well, I'll just zero initialize it, and then I will set each value of it. So, let's see, color dot r. He's gonna break some stuff, but that's okay. Color dot b. Okay. Yeah, that way we can just return that. So return color. We don't really need the likes now, but I'll leave them for now because they might be helpful in the future. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be a bit cleaner. So then where we call this RGB2 ncurses, we call it in here as well. So we need to actually use that. Values. So yeah, instead of this, this will be an ncurses color equals, and then we'll just equal that. There we go. And we don't need this in RGB anymore. So drop that. This, yeah, I need to change this as well. Hello, how are you doing? G, color.b. Alright, so we'll do that. We'll get rid of this from here. And this needs to be R, B, no, G rather. And color dot red, green, blue. There we go. What is this? Color. Okay. Yeah, we need to use that here. So this emits the color. Yeah. In ncurses. So we need that. Okay, I don't know if we actually call this anymore. Okay. Yes, because we don't actually call it. So I don't know if we need to change that one, but that way we won't get errors. So then when we call RGB to ncurses, we're actually going to return an ncurses color, right? Let's see. NC color. What's that? Okay. Get rid of this colors, and we won't pass the colors here. Okay, and let me actually separate onto a different line so I can see it better. Bam, there we go. Okay, so then, yeah, this needs to be that. So, yeah, I'm not sure why it's done this way exactly. But I'm gonna mess around with it, try to figure it out. Because I want to figure out exactly how it works before I do this. G, and then color.b. And there we go. So we have red, green, blue. Also, we do this. So I'm not sure why we sort of pass it around like that, but we'll get there. Okay. 2.slot. We'll want that. Alright, so then here, we need color, but instead, we want custom slot, right? Yes. We don't actually init it. Whoops, custom slot. There we go. That's what I want. And then we need to actually init the pair, right? So here, we init pair. We'll do it with custom color 2. We'll have the slot be 3, that. So I think this will work. So we should overwrite the green color. Whoops. Okay, we have some errors, so that's good. NC color set for not used. Okay. Let's go to that. When I use it here. Okay, not sure what that's about, but okay. Color undeclared. Ooh, okay. So we need to actually pass the color. So that's why it was done like that. But let's just pass. That was the slot. So we can pass a pointer to custom.custom slot, right? That should be the same thing. Okay, and color set but not used. Let's type int pointer. Okay. So let's just make this. Let's go to where custom color is defined. We don't have it defined here. I think it's in the colors.h file. Yeah, custom color. Let's make this one of those. So color pair. Wait, what? Why do we not define that anymore? Hang on. I need to figure out where that's defined. Is it in? Oh, it's in lex.c. Yeah. So let's move this out of here. And actually, just put it in here. Okay, and I think that should say it. Alright, yeah, and then we want to make this a color pick instead of the slide. Because it functions the same, because it is an integer. Something that is not. Alright, NC color. Let's see. NC color. Yeah, so why is it not like that? Because this returns that. Versus color. Why is it not? Why is it not? I don't understand. So I define that up here. So why does it not accept that? I don't understand. What? Color is a pointer. Color. Okay. What color is a pointer? Oh shoot. Okay. What? No, this needs to be values. Oops. Values. Values, and here as well is values. Okay, and then I think I also forgot a semicolon, didn't I? Yes, indeed. Alright, so that is actually where we get that issue. So that's where a lot of the errors actually come from. Okay. Oh shoot, actually okay, so I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's see. Alright, we didn't overwrite the color. Let's init color. Oh shoot, I think let's see, in the lex.c. Let's see. So where we are parsing things is in there. We set this up. Wait, if I put this back. There we go. Okay, so we did need that in there. That's kind of weird. There's some weird stuff with it that I don't quite understand. Ooh, what is that? Okay, yeah, see, it works kind of weird, so I'm not sure exactly. But if I count that out, it doesn't work at all. But that is the custom color that we made, right? Yeah, now it's not doing that. Which is kind of sus. Okay. So we init that. And then we return the custom color, right? So I'm probably going to need to make this work a little differently. Init color, right? Okay. So what I'm thinking, let's see. Let's see. Torpedo cloud follow. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. So yeah, how are we gonna work with these colors? So this isn't new, so I'm not sure. I guess this is just, I don't get how it works there. But yeah, basically this is the function that we this is the function that we need. Okay. Let's see. So let's go back to line out, right? So yellow color, that's what we want. We want that to stay for the line for the line numbers at the moment. And we need color black for the background. So well, we can change the, let's see. So how many fields do we have here? We have type, no, we don't care about that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So the comment color is going to have to be the same as the, or not the comment color, the, one of the colors is going to have to be the same as the line numbers. Because we don't have enough colors to not do that. Which should be okay for now. Because we can't replace the black. We need it for the background. Let's see that. Alright, so I need to sort of simplify this so that it's easier to work with, so that we can just load it from the file. So how can we do that? Also, we need to get it working. So I don't think we need to pass all these things. So let me move this down like this. So basically, this is using tokens index. So that's where we return the color, and we actually init the color right there. So what if we do that in here? You know what I'm saying? So basically, instead of initializing it in here, well, I need it here. And then it'll just overwrite whatever we use, I believe. So instead of custom color, just custom. And then stop in this case. So I can just go to what's that? Custom color. There with custom dot. Custom dot. There we go. So I think that should initialize the color. Let's see, what else we have to change for that? Alright, I guess nothing. So yeah, so it doesn't do that, but I think it's because, well, I'm coming out from here, so we don't want that. Because it's just returning, we don't want this to actually, the lex.c, we don't want it to modify the colors. Well, actually we might, once we're loading it from the file, but not yet. Maybe I'll even make a different file for it. Maybe it could even use the colors file, but anyway, that's not relevant. So, that's where we get the colors from. Here we do this. Yes, that initializes the color with the RGB values, which are the custom RGB values. So they're the Ncurse ones rather than the actual RGB values. Because Ncurse is using something different. I don't know why exactly. I need to read more on it. Okay, so then, yeah, then we can just get rid of this from here because we don't need the custom at all. At least not yet. Okay, so get rid of that. Whoops. Does it still compile? Let's see. Or is there something else I was in there that I need to change? Okay, custom color, yeah, so we just still have that check. Which we can get rid of. Because, yeah, if we can move on from this entirely, then that would be ideal. And then we just return the index, or the int value, essentially is what it is. It's just an enum, right? That's what we return from here. Custom, not custom slot. So then we modify the slot. That's okay. So that's why I was actually doing this. Okay, I understand. So then here we want to pass color and use color here. So then the color will change. That makes sense actually. Instead of modifying the slot. Okay. Whoops. Let's see. It still isn't working. Alright, so this should be modifying the blue. Which one is using the blue? The keyword uses that. Yeah, okay, so I guess blue is the word. So that's the one that, well, let me make it just modifying 2, because that's a bit easier. That's the yellow one, so it's gonna be more obvious. Okay, yeah, maybe we can just use the custom color, actually. Also, we didn't init pair. We did. Okay, so this will init it with the special ID, and then in the slot of the custom color 2, which is 3, so it is blue. Let's make it yellow. We use custom color. I'll get rid of the second one, because that was just for testing. But now we don't need it. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we need that, because we already had the slot set, so should be fine. Let's go down to custom color and see what we've got. So instead of 2, we'll just use custom color, regular one. Okay, yeah. Like that. There we go. And then that should be fine. Color. Okay, let's see if that compiles. Okay, got it. And now it's red. Okay. That replaced, what did that replace? That replaced the blue. So why did that one, that's a little weird. Go to the custom color, right here. Yeah, the slot, it should have replaced 2. But it did not. But now we can change this to anything we want. So we can make it green. And that's gonna make it green, right? There we go. Okay, so we have that. And anything that is blue, so why is it blue? I don't quite get that. Why replace that one? Because that should be 1, that should be 2. Well, we can look actually at the definition unit. In here, so that's 1. That's 2. Green is 3. Yeah, so, oh, it replaced 2, because blue is 2. Why did I think blue is 3? Okay, well, that's fine. So that's why I was doing that, actually. So I can change to 3. I should be able to just change that one place, and now anything that was green should be replaced. So I can type there, and then the comments are green like that. Okay. I can make it 1 as well, and that will change the... Will that change the numbers? Because we initialized them before. I suppose it does. Okay. So it just completely overwrites any previous color that you had. Okay, and also those. So there we go. That's how we can load those. So I don't think we need really all these things. like all the extra fields. I'm gonna leave them in for now, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Like I don't know if they're used anywhere really. All right, let's try to make a secondary one. So we'll make custom color 2. Color 2. We'll make this custom red. So this will be the red one. And then we need a few fields. So dot slot we'll replace 2. Dot ID will make it 9. So the next value of it. I'll probably make an enum for this or something. We don't need a color name. Red equals 255. So I'll just make it super red. Green equals 0 and blue equals 0. Okay, and we need a semicolon. We will init it with custom red. And we'll try to use that custom red. Okay. So alright, does that's not gonna replace it now because we don't actually use it. Okay, I suppose it does. Wait. Is that right? If I uninit this. Is that all that I have to do then? Okay, I suppose so. So, alright. So it's that easy, I suppose. We just have to replace the color that we want. So in that case, I replaced the blue one. So let's make it actually blue. Very blue, like 255. So that's going to be super blue, super dark blue. I did not wait. So something else happened. What? Yeah, well, we didn't actually initialize it, so I don't know why it does this. Am I initializing wrong? So slot, set to 2. E is 9. Is it because I didn't set one of these fields? Let's see, where else do we use custom color? Let me get rid of this if statement. Oh, you know what? We don't convert it though. That's the thing. Okay, so yeah, we need to actually do that. So let's go to yeah, here we don't convert it, so we need to do that. And that's how it actually works when we init the color. So we can do that with the custom color. Let's see. Is there an easier way that we could do this? Where we could just sort of do that in the function, you know? Yeah, maybe we could have like a custom init color, which just take an ID and the return value of this, and we could just use that. You know what I'm saying? Basically, any curses. So maybe we could even call RGB10 curses in the function, you know? So we'll put the ID. So custom color .id. And then also, so we need the ID, and that's all that we need for that. Should be okay. And then custom. Then we need let's see. Let's just call this for now. No, I'll call it. So I'll just pass all this, right? So custom color dot red, custom color dot green, custom color dot blue. Okay, and then I don't need this. Then we'll basically just call this function from within the function. So let's go to the other implicit function that we have right here. And let's put it right under this. So this will be void. What's it called? Incurses. Yeah, incurses. Incurses color. So it's more clear what we're doing. So we have the ID. So that's just an ID. Int R, int G, int V. There we go. And then we'll init the color with ID. And then yeah, we need to actually call this function. So color equals RGB2 incurses. When you pass R, G, and B. And what else do we have to pass here? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Alright, so that's perfect. Then we can pass color.r, color.b. This is actually G, I messed that up. Color.r. Okay, and that should initialize the whole color. So it's pretty short actually. We could have just done that, but whatever. So then init incurses, and this is the color node. Then we shouldn't need all of these things. So I'll comment it out. Okay, so we still need the secondary color because we're passing it as a pointer. We might be able to fix that, but for now, let's see. So that should still work, I think. Then you have some errors. So then, there we go. It still replaced the color. So now let me try to do it as well with the other one. So instead of custom color, we have custom red. This should replace all the custom red ones, right? The, yes, I don't really think I replaced, but, okay. I made the custom red blue. I did. Why did I do that? Okay. I did. Let me make it red. But that seemed to work. So I think I'm starting to understand how this works. Okay, let's see the build. There we go. So now it's red. I replace any instance of the blue with red. So custom red doesn't really make sense for my color, but so let's see what is the slot of red. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. Okay. Make that 4 then. And then that should change all the red stuff with the dark, with the very bright red. Return. There we go. Let's make this one custom yellow. Well, I guess the name doesn't really matter. So yellow is like that, right? So then we have to replace where we have custom color. Let's get rid of this. We don't need that. We need to change the init color. We don't need that. Custom yellow. Custom yellow. Let's see what else we have. Custom color. Oh, there we go. Yellow. Okay, but we only need one of those, so it's really just a pointer that we're going to modify. So it doesn't matter. We don't need that. Okay, and this just needs to replace custom color with custom yellow. Okay, and that should replace all of the yellow. Here we go, with a yellow. So there we go. I think I figured out the colors pretty well. We've got a decent system now. So this can just be initialized with 0. It just gets modified in the like.c function. So yeah, it still works, and we can change the colors however we want. It's kind of inconvenient that you can only have 7. There might be a way around that. I'm not sure. I'll need to look into it more. But for now, I think 7 will be enough. So. You know, we don't have to do this right here either. I think we can just call this where we initialize the colors. You know what I'm saying? It's like down here. What is it? There it is. Like right after this, you know? Just put it here. And that should still have the same effect if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there we go. It still works. So that makes it a lot easier. So to add a new color, we need to basically copy this. Let's make a custom green, right? So green is 3. And let's make it very green. Whoops. What? Green is 3. 0. Yeah, 0. And this I'll make it 10. So I'm gonna want an enumerator for that. Green can be 255 then, and custom green. We just have to init pair. Custom green. Custom green. And then also call this on custom green. And I'm pretty sure that's it. So now anything that was green should be custom green. So comments, there we go. They are different. If I get rid of this, then you can see what they were like before. Oops. There we go. That's what they were before, and this just changed them. So it's super easy to add a color. Okay, that's pretty good. I might even be overcomplicating it some, but it does work. So what is this? Yeah, we don't need these, because that's sort of not what we need. Not something very helpful. Okay, so we initialized the initial ones. And then I want to load the file, and that's just gonna, that can probably return the RGB values for each thing, as well as the ID. So the ID, yeah, I think that would make sense. And then we can just sort of loop over it and initialize each one. So that's what we're gonna return from the content file. So here's what I would like it to look like. I'm just gonna make a, let me actually commit this because I think it's helpful. Let me comment these out though, because I don't actually want to change the colors, but I want to commit the structures. Let me actually build it and make sure all the colors are normal. They're not. So the yellow gets broken. Why is yellow broken? Because I do this. Yeah, that works. Okay, so I just need to comment out all those things. And then I will commit this. So let's see, make sure it's saved. Got the structure. let's see, how do I want to sort of put this? Structure of is index. Alright, push that. Okay, so yeah, I would like to read from the file. So the way I want it to look, I will make a c.syntax. So this will just be an example of the C file. I'm not going to leave it here, but so basically, for each of the categories, actually I'm going to leave the comments and strings. The strings are always the same. Sometimes you want single quotes though, so I don't know, I'll think about that. But basically, the ones that I'm going to worry about now, we're going to have word color, like just a generic one, so you don't put any keywords for that. Type and keyword. So those are the ones I'm going to implement now. So keyword, it'll be like that. K is for keyword. Put the RGB value. So, you know, if you want it completely red, like that. Comma separated. And then you put all the keywords that you want. So, return, for, long, etc. And then end it with a dot. Yeah. So that is gonna be the structure for now. Yeah, and then I can think about ways to extend upon it later. And then types, T. And say you want that to be, well, maybe you want it yellow, right? And then the types, you have int, float, double, that kind of thing, and with a dot. Okay, written. And then the last one is just word. Okay. And then you just put the color that you want. So maybe blue. And that's it. Okay. So I think that makes sense. It's pretty easy to add support for a few languages. It's not super extensible, but it's good enough. Good enough for now. Yeah, there's no like rejects or anything like that because I'm not gonna deal with that. So I just need to read this file now. So should I do it in here? This is really just returning the colors. So the ones that we're gonna overwrite is just the default colors that we use here. So red color, yellow color. So we don't really need to worry about that. We just need to read from it. So maybe I'll add the read from file into here. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna return. Oh, let's see. What we're gonna return? We're going to. Let's see. We need the ID, the slot, and then the RGB values. So that's what we need to return. So that could even be a struct. Which we have some structs in here for the colors. Let's see. Actually, they're in here. Colors.c. So it'll probably return a color pair. Yeah, that actually has exactly what we need. So we have the custom slot. Yeah, that's perfect. So we'll return a custom color. I think that would make sense. It's right here. Custom color. That's right, yeah. Custom color, yeah. So this will be basically parse syntax file. We're gonna take a file name. And we're gonna read all the contents of it. So, let's see. We're gonna read it all into one buffer. Create string views of it. Allocate each individual string view and return that probably. Well, so we need to return the array of keywords. Right? Well, no, we need to add them in here, in this file. Yeah, okay, so we need the keywords to really be just a stack of strings. You know, look, we have this. So let me see here. Oops. I don't remember how to do it. Okay, whatever. So yeah, maybe I'll just ignore that for now. Well, I'll change the keywords old, right? And then we'll have a new keywords. Keywords. And this will just be a stack. Alright, it'll be a double pointer, like that. And we'll zero initialize. We do that. Yeah, I think we can. So we'll have that, and then we need a size keywords size. Saying the number of keywords is irrelevant now. And then we need to replace this. Really replace any instance of it. Num keywords with keywords size. And yes. Okay, so that was the only place I guess. Yeah. And then we can iterate over it. So we'll need to allocate that as well. And that's fine. Num types, and we need to do the same with type, but we'll focus on keywords now. So we need to read the file. So we do have stuff for reading a different file in here. Yeah, so this that returns a list of lines, an array of them. That's not really what I want, because we're not going by lines. So I'm just gonna make a new one for now, and then I'll worry about compacting them later. So basically just void read file to dot. So we'll just pass the buffer. I suppose that will read to. And the length. So size to get length. We need that. Char star buffer. Okay, maybe let's call it context instead. And let's see. Should we pass? Yeah, so maybe we should pass the file name as well. So kind of passing around, but that's okay. And then we just need to file. Let's open. File name for reading. Then the file is null. Then yeah, we'll just yeah. Could not read from from file. Yes. File name. Exit 1. Okay, so we have that. Check it. Alright, sounds good. Then we get the length of the file, so MC. File 0 cn length. So we need length. Yeah. Then use that length. ftel file. And we'll seek sec to go back to seek sec. And we need to read into the contents. So we'll allocate the contents in here. Size of character, times length. Times length, like that. Okay, so we won't allocate it when we pass it in here. Should we even just return, whatever, it's fine. Read into contents, and what else do we need? We have 1, right? And then 5. I think that's how we read it, and then we're good, so we can fclose 5. That should be pretty much it. So if we, contents equals no, right? You can then read file to buffer, pass file name, contents, and the contents size 0, and we'll pass a pointer to that. Then we can even just return it actually, and then we don't have to do all this pointer stuff. So that's what we'll return. Return length. That, and then yeah, we don't have to do all this funky pointer stuff. There we go. Okay, we'll set size, content size, is that. Okay, and then I should be able to just print out contents, and let me exit there as well, so I can make sure it reads it. Make. Okay, unframeable custom ones, that's okay. That's just from commenting them out. I'll uncomment them so I don't get these errors because I don't like that. Or warnings rather. Alright, and then what other issues do we have? File to buffer. Yeah, I need to. What did I need to do? What? Oh shoot, do I already have refile to buffer? No. Is there one in here? Oh shoot. Dang. Okay, that's for the other buffer though, so I can't reuse it for that because it's not the same thing. Refile booster. Sure. Okay, content size, what's clear here? What? This returns that. I don't get this. Hang on. Content size is uninitialized. Oh shoot, because we can't oh shoot, yeah, we can't pass that. So we don't need to pass it. Yeah, we don't need that. That was. There we go. Control reaches in where? Oh, right here. Wait, why does this one reach in? What is the issue? In here, it shouldn't be in there. I need to cast this as well. Color, custom color. That, then we can return that, and we don't get that one. Or not. Oh, right, because this is a strap, so this is like that. I thought it was an Eno for a moment. Like undeclared, this needs to be a size T at length. Alright, onion variable, there we go. So that fixes some of our issues. Okay, so onion variable content size, that's fine. Let me run it. So we did not read it because we don't ever call it actually. So our syntax file. So we're gonna do that just right here. Our syntax file. Yeah, then we just want to put the syntax file name. So for now, I'll just do c.syntax. And I'll worry about how the user's going to pass that later. Well, it'll just be based on the file type, I suppose. CD. Alright, could not read from file. Why not? Hang on. C.syntax. We have that file. Can it read from it? Does exist. That's in this. Oh shoot, but it's not in this directory. So I need to copy it actually into the build directory. Oops, and actually that broke the code. I need to reset it. There we go. Source slash c.syntax to here. And now I can run it, and it should work. Nope, it said false. Alright, nice. Why? I'm trying to print it. Okay, I suppose that is why. So, can I not do it like that? Yeah, so I need to actually pass a pointer to it. Yeah, that. Do this. That. Let's see, that's... Okay, then that should actually modify it and set it. Yeah, I need to end win here, but I don't know if it's going to work out. Okay, so it did read it. It printed out very weird. Why did it do that? Oh, is it? Oh, it's because I didn't end it before I printed. That's probably why. That makes sense. There we go. That's what I want. I want to end win here as well. Just make sure. Okay, so that read the file. And then we need to convert it into string views based on the dot. So yeah, we have 3 different ones, and then we need to do it again after that. So let's see. We need to look at the view.base file. So how can we do that? We can view create. Basically what we want though is split. Yeah, we need to pass an array. The array size, does that allocate it there? I think it does. So we need to allocate it to the right size. So how can I do that basically? If we count based on, let me think, based on the number of dots that appear, that could do it, right? So if we let's see, I don't think we have something for that, but we could just do that, basically count the dots. And that is the amount that we have to allocate. So yeah, because there's not gonna be dots for anything else other than that. This was actually moved, so it's not gonna work. But yeah, because we have 3 there, so that's the amount of size that we have to allocate. Well, yeah. Okay, that's what we want. That is what we want. So let me get rid of this. So we need to basically iterate over it. That's the content size. Excuse me. And if contents I equals a dot, not that, okay, then basically num of dots 0, num of dots plus plus. And at the end, that's how much we have to allocate for the string view array. So string view, a pointer to it, so an array of it. Now let's see. So this is the line basically. Equals. It's not really lines, but what kind of is? Okay, whatever. Equals num size of string view times num of dots. So that's how many times we have to allocate, right? And then we can pass that into here if we convert. Let's see. We need view chop. No, view split. That's what I want for the view. So we want to create a view of the whole thing. So from the contents. So I guess I could have iterated over this like that, but that's fine. So we want string view contents view equals view create. And how do we view create? We need the string and the length. So we want contents contents size. Then we have a view based on that. That's what we're going to pass to the split function. Then the C is a dot, and yeah, we need the array size as well. Well, that can just be the number of dots, right? Yeah. So let me go here. Let me go to split and see how it works. Split. I can't jump downward. Okay. Let's see. So current equals that. Yeah, and if it's greater than that, then it does that, but it shouldn't be. So we should have counted it. So we can pass the number of dots. That should be fine. That should be fine. Yeah. So we want this returns a size t, and that's probably the size of the array. Yeah. But that's gonna be the same as number dots. So I don't think we need to worry about that. Basically, view split contents view C dot something right lines num of dots, and this needs to be a pointer actually in case it has to modify it, right? No, it's not a pointer. Okay, because it never modifies it. You can't go over that. Okay, and that should split it in the array. So then if I iterate over I equals 0, y is less than num of dots brackets plus, and then I want to print view. I think it is view print actually. View print slash n. View arg lines I. Okay, something like that, I believe. Okay, it did actually compile. That's fine. And actually, I want to crash here. So let me do anything. And x equals 1. So I want to see what it does after it prints that. Let me end win before that, though. Before we print. Let's see. Okay, and segfault. That's not good. So why? We got the first one, not the second one, though. That is concerning. Let me size the sign equals that, and iterate just the size. Oh shoot, because well, no, that should be fine. Ooh, the number dot starts at 0. It needs to start at 1. Well, yeah, because it needs to be 1 greater than what it actually is. Well, not exactly, but okay. Then it didn't segfault, but we didn't get it. Let's do that. Then it segfaults, right? It did not insert. Well, we have KT, but then we don't have the last one. Equal to? I have to do that. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, that causes an issue. So I think the view split might be broken. Is the length wrong? That is not good. Let me print out a couple of things. So print F. So I want S. And then also content size. Or well, number dots first, and then I want the contents and the content size. So let's see. S. Num of dots. I want to compare those contents and contents size. So we should have all those things. Oh, you know what? It's because the last dot is last, I think. So maybe the split function won't even work. Okay, I needed a new line there. Okay, yes. Let's see, so it's really hard to tell what's going on. S equals that. ND equals that. Okay, so S equals 3 equals 4. S equals 4. Yeah, that is right. I want it to be that. S equals 3. Yeah, so 3 is right. That's what we want to iterate over. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be 1 less. That makes sense. Turn that. Alright, maybe I could just do it from here. If I convert to a string first, do this. Dot size. Is it size or len? Len. Okay, len. If contents I contents view dot data I equals that, then the first one needs to be that. So we need to count the number of dots first to allocate that. But we can't just create a string view of that, and it doesn't, well, it doesn't need to be there. I'm trying to think through it, think through the process. So yeah, we can do it like that though. So we can do that, and then we can just basically have this loop again, where now we have the number of dots, and we can allocate the lines. Even the dots can start at 0 actually. Okay. And then I'm just gonna basically implement the function myself for this specific use case, because this one didn't quite work. So we get rid of that. Number of dots. So instead of plus plus, we want to lines. We do need a lines size to basically append to it. Line size plus plus equals. Basically we want dot data to equal contents view dot data minus I. Hang on, so minus I. But then we need to add something else to. So if we do that, right? So we start there, then we'll start at the beginning. In every case, we don't want to start at the beginning. We want to start minus the previous size. First size equals 0. So we'll set first size equals I minus first size, right? Okay, that makes sense. And this needs to be plus first size. So that's going to be, well, that's actually the previous size. That's what we want. Yeah, so then in this case, it'd be contents view dot data minus I, so that'll be the beginning, plus 0. But then we set the new size to be starting at this point. I think that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, and that's what we add to it. So I think if we do that, then we end it. We iterate over lines less than lines size I plus plus. And I want to just print like how I was doing before. So view, print view, the new one. View R lines I. Excellent. Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay. I did not compile because it's actually view print. I always mix that up. Okay. Excuse me. Run that. We got nothing. Okay. We need to actually set the size. Okay. Lines dot size equals per size. Lines and size. So this, we're going to that plus plus. And there we go. Then we modify the current one. Okay. That should be good. It's lit. It's good when you make. See build. Still didn't get anything though. So why is that? Okay. Interesting. So what did I do wrong? Let's print the number of dots. And yeah, we already know what the contents are, so we don't need that. We know that it's reading it properly. 3. Okay. I'm counting those properly. Let me print in here. Print the so let's just print lines size like that. Lines. There we go. Yeah. Okay, we need the dot data. It might not even work. Actually, might print the whole thing. There's no termination. You can print anything. So, data. Do I need to do plus 1? It's like an off by 1 thing. It could be. It's not. Okay. So let me look at how actually this is done. So here, data equals current. Okay, so I use like a current for the current data. Line equals view data plus I. Yeah, so I did a similar thing to what I did here. equals current. Hey Mo, how are you doing? Okay, data equals current. When is that? Good, good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. On break right now. Very cool. Well, welcome. Yeah, I looked at the colors, and I think I got them pretty much figured out from what I can tell. So I removed the entire thing from the Lex file, all the colors from there, basically. Where we just basically return the enum now at this point, because that's all that we need, because we don't actually use the colors in here. And then basically what we do in the main file, we initialize it based on we initialize the structure using these values, and then I made a new function which basically converts the RGB values and then also calls the init color function from anchors. Yeah, so we basically, to add a new color, all we have to do is set the slot ID, RGB values, and then pass it all into init pair and init anchors color in here, and then it's implemented and replaces the old color. So yeah, that is basically what I did. Yeah. So I can actually show, right now this will replace, let's see, replaces yellow, red, and green. So I can show. Actually, I need to make it not crash. Very cool. Yes. Thank you for your pull request, by the way. Get rid of this. Okay, then I can show how the colors work. So there, this replaced the yellow. That's a different shade of yellow. The blue is no different though. That's the yellow. Red is different. Oh shoot, I got rid of the keywords. So it's not actually even showing. I didn't get rid of the types though. And the comments as well. Yeah, the keywords, I got rid of them because I'm working on them right now. But yes, it did actually work. So I figured out how it works, as far as I can tell. So right now I'm trying to actually read the comment file, the syntax file, and parse it. That is what I'm working on. I'm trying to read it by lines. So, yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong here. All right. Okay. So, yeah. Be right back. All right. Let me print the current size. Any of them is not comments. Whoops, actually I have one. Right. Let's see what that looks like. Just 0. Forgot to put this back. There we go. Okay, 26, 30, 37. So I think that is actually right. 27. So, well, yeah, okay, starting at 0. Yeah, so it actually worked. The length is right. But the actual contents is not. Oh shoot, you know what? Because the data is pointing to the beginning. So I need to do data plus current size. So we need that for sure. And then we have to use I somehow to get the current one. So how can I do that? Maybe I can't. Maybe I need to do it more like how I'm doing it in the v.h. Let me think. So data, that points to the beginning. So if there's one, we could just return that. So 0, current size is 0. Then the current size is the next one, so that one will work, but then it stops working. So, yeah, I think I need to make a current, right? So char current equals conference view dot data, right? And then just use current. Yeah, the data equals current. And then this, the current size, that'll still work. So the current size should be fine. Hey Buford, how are you doing? The length can be current size. And then I just need to set current equals s equals current size. I think I can do that. And that should basically offset it each time. Then place your paper on smartwatch. That is very, very fun. Very glad to hear that. Should it work? It was for a school assignment, right? Okay. Code will be available on Friday. All right. Cannot wait to see it. Your graduation project. Yeah. Well, good luck with that. when do you find out how you did or whatever? We need the plus one because we have to have the current one. Why did it print like that? Oh, because we have the new line. But it should go there. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. We don't need to print that new line there. Okay, that is actually perfect. Alright. So now we can read it. Then we need to split it one more time by commas. And then we'll get the values based on that. So the 0th one will be the type. So based on that, we'll do stuff. And if it's an unknown one, we'll probably throw an error or whatever. 255. So then we need the next 3 are RGB values, and the rest after that are the keywords. So we need to append those to the keyword. Okay, so yeah, basically need to do this again. Do the same thing, but over the lines. So yeah, I can do it again. Yeah, well, it's really a sub, right? So this over the sub. So, yeah, lines I dot line. Place contents with lines I. View with lines I. Alright, we can't have 2 I's, so that's actually not good. J. So we need to be J. And that was it. No, right here as well. Okay. Then that should, yeah, if we do instead of that, we do comments. Yeah, we need to do stuff with this. So not appending to the array, actually. Well, we need still this. So we can basically do all the parsing in here. Right. No, we do need to make another array. So yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, but first we have to iterate each one. Yeah, so I'll do it like that, actually. It is in there. Num of comments. And yeah, let's do it like this as well. Then we know how much to allocate. So yeah, we'll make another one, but for the blocks, the values. Times num of comments. Okay, and yeah, we'll do the same thing again. But for this. Okay, like that. Not a copy paste it, so it would probably be extracted away. But it's lines. This needs to be values. Size. We still need the current size. So let's set the current equal to in here actually. It was lines I dot data. Okay, yeah. And then we'll append it onto there. Not onto the lines, onto the values. Okay. Then we should have the array of that. So then we can we can't free it. Well, hang on. So we can free, we're creating new ones, right? So I think we can free the initial ones. That should be fine. We can't free the contents yet because we still use it. Just make sure that works. So let's try to print it. And yeah, print out each. Well, we need a different values for each one. So that actually makes it more complicated. But if we parse it in here, do we need that? Yeah, if instead of appending it to this, we just iterate over it, we could do that. So we do this, and then based on the current index, we do different things. Because we're at the 0th one. We can't really do that though, because we need the array index to get each one, comma separate. So I suppose we need the number of comments per line. This won't quite work. Yeah, maybe I want to do it a different way. Yeah, so the current index. Maybe I'll do this different. Get rid of this. Big line again. Okay, instead of counting things, I'll just when I encounter that, the current index iterates, right? So we have a current index here. And then based on the current index, we'll do things. So Yeah, the current index plus 5. And let's see, so we can use, we need the size though of the word to the next one. So how do I want to, how do I want to do that? Okay, right. The starting ones are fine because they're all the same size, but then after that we need to do different stuff. So, yeah, that's not good. We need to return an array of custom colors as well, not just the one. So yeah, it needs to be an array like that. So I'll do that, but now I think it'll compile. Use variable k, j. Yeah. So that is fine. Yeah, we're obviously not going to end up returning that, but let me think how to do that. Okay, let me do this again. Zero. I'll do it in here. Minus plus. And then, yeah, I'll just have another loop in here, because why not do that? So then we'll have the string view array. I'm not going to allocate it, though. I think it'll just be allocated on the stack. So this will be the words, right? The size of them counts. I think that works. Then words size. And iterate over this again. And when we encounter a comma, want to append it to the words. Then we need to loop over the words one more time, and based on the index, do stop. Okay. So words size. Yeah, let me actually do the same thing here. Replace lines with words here. Okay. We need a current as well. Okay. Yeah. So we append to the word size, and then we need to iterate over the words. Word size j0 while j is less than words size. This might be kind of inefficient, but basically that's what we're doing, and it should be separated now. So let me try to print them. So I'll just end win before this, and then also here I will. Okay, and I will print you print, right? Don't need that. You are words I. Okay, let's see if that works out. All right, I can't do that. Okay, so you good. All right, let's see. Let me print them with any line, because otherwise it's gonna be hard to tell. All right, we got that. We're not printing anywhere else. So this is prints out like that. That's kind of not right. Size equals 0. Wait, did I forget the current size actually? Size equals 0. Okay, that's not right. Current size should equal I, right? No. Hang on. Let me figure out what's happening. That's close. We don't have that either. So we have a lot of K's. We have more than one. What? What happened? Hang on. Anyway. I did a stupid. My scroll really is not working, so I shouldn't be using that. Okay, mine's I. J plus plus. This one. Push-ups. Okay, time for push-ups. 10 of them. I'll be back. Done. Okay. Alright, alright. Um. Oh, shoot. Wait, number combos. That's what we want, yeah. Let me print, type now. Okay. Is that? And make sure it's right. So I think I messed something up here. Shoot. I don't want to use I. I'm going to use J. I think that's what the issue was. Okay. This looks closer. Not quite, but closer. Because it's supposed to look more like this. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Comma 6. That's the right number of commas. So that is right. But it doesn't end with a comma. So that's not right. Alright, his current size wrong. Yeah, it doesn't end with a comma, so that's not good. So we don't get the last one, but there's more problems other than that. Because it just repeats this. Why does it do that? So where did I put a J or whatever? Or put an I where I'm not supposed to? Start at that. Number of commas is right, so I don't need to go that. Current is that. That's fine. It's current. Yeah. And we iterate the current, so that's fine. J minus current size. And the lines are all right. Like if I print out the lines, it's going to bring it a lot of times, but that's okay. Yeah, all the lines are correct. So that's not the issue. Oh shoot, wait, is that the issue that I was using words I? It was indeed. Okay. There's more issues though. So, yeah, this last one, that. It's kind of weird. 0. I printed with a new line. So these are, for some reason, connected. It's because the plus 1. Is that not a line? Okay. And then 5. That's closer, but not right. Why is it off like that? Data equals current. We set the current equal to the start of the current line. We iterate it based on the size, and we append to the word size. So if the word size is wrong, well, actually, it's not wrong because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And well, no, we're not supposed to have 7. We have 6, right? We do have 6. Wait, why is it? Oh, okay. Let's see. So data equals current. So let's say we're looking currently at the comma, right? Then the current would go there, and the size is going to be J. That should include the color. That's more. Well, that's the same as other plus one, right? Yeah, so why do these get looped together, you know? This one I understand because we don't, well, no. I'm not sure. Outland. Hmm. It's just off in a weird way. Also, I'm printing extra stuff, so where is that? Wait, what? Why does it print this and then this? Yeah, that's the only place I print. What is that? Words J. Hmm. Yep. Because it prints part of the second line and then also prints it here. Huh. Words J. We also just print the size, right? So print, yeah, print the size of each one. That way. And see what that looks like. I can figure it out from here, but just to check. So 2 is right. That is right. 4 is not right. This should be 2. Do we skip past that? I need to do something like that. Or is that going to be stuck in a loop now? No. Yeah, so we don't want to do -1, because then we grab the last one as well. I don't see the +1 there. Yeah, it grabs the last one. We don't want that. Yeah, that's not it. Size of each one. So that's 1. Well, it should really be 2. It should be 2. What's the 3 about, though? Well, that's the size. 6. Yeah, so for some reason, then it does that. If it equals that. Do we have to do J++ though? To, you know, iterate again. Or like, well, it's going to continue anyway. We do that, we'll iterate it twice. Yeah, no. Nope. No. What do we have to do here to get that to work? It's very sus. Let's not put a new line here, just put a space, or like a colon space. Alright, 1, 4, 3, 6, 10. That's not right at all. So how does it get so messed up? Like there's like an off by 1 thing that compounds and then gets worse and worse. Also, how is this 10? What the heck? And where does this come from? Oh shoot, that's part of it. Oh shoot, so it grabbed the new line and everything. Wait, what? Hang on. Let me print at the start. Print the current line. I'm not gonna print, yeah. Lines, and that's sort of compare it, you know? So, line size is that. So that's right. That is the right size. But then we get this extra. So we're reading past it somehow? Somehow that happens. Okay. But yeah, then we have this. So these are all right. I'm going to leave it there because it makes it a bit more clear. Yeah, this reads a new line as well. So we go like before it. It's kind of sus. Okay. Current equals lines I dot data. And size equals 0. And that's how we initialize it up here as well. Size equals 0, yeah. I don't see how it's gonna overread, but it can because it's all a continuous buffer. We're just sort of constraining it with the size. So it's just pointing at it basically. It's a view, you know. Okay. It's I.data j. Data equals current. Right, that's fine. Because the current gets sent each time. Let's print on the current character. It's okay. Let's see what it is. Let me actually add something. Current character is that. So current character is comma, comma. So yeah, that makes sense to be comma. Why is it not always comma? Because beginning here, if the current character is a comma, then it's not sometimes. Do we have to reset current size somewhere, or what if we star, some weird shadowing thing? No, that didn't change anything. So, well, it sounds like different now, isn't it? It is different. So wait, okay. So there was at least. Wait, no. Hang on. Oh shoot! Here, actually, it's up here. Yeah, so it's not any different. Yeah. All right. So it's the same. All right. So that wasn't the issue. Might as well do that anyway. But let's find out later. Am I using the wrong index somewhere? So data. That's the current pointer. We create the word size. Get the current size. Let's see. How do we? Yeah, how do we get here if the current character is not a count? How does that happen? We print as well. Lines I.data j. See what that looks like. That's always a count. So they should be lined up. So that is obviously not good. Wait. Float into double. You can put like a dash in because it's kind of confusing having a bunch of counts. Okay, yeah. So sometimes it's the same. Here it's not though. So 0, it gets off at 0. Yeah, so somewhere we're iterating this and it's not right. We do the +1, like we were doing in the other one. How does it look then? Yeah, then it's always off. It's always to the next one. But that's kind of what we want anyway, right? We want it to point to the next one. So, yeah, this first one points at 2. That's actually fine. The next one points at 2. That is fine as well. Then it gets to n. How does that happen? It starts pointing at that. Yeah, why is that? Hang on. J plus J minus K. That's not going to work. No. It's equals current size. J plus K. Yeah, it's way out. No. Equals J minus K size. Well, it's the same thing. I think how does it work? Let's see. What else can I do? Current size. I could just do current size plus plus each iteration, right? Then set current size equal to 0. Plus it as well. Like that. Then that would skip it, right? And they're all 0. Okay, that's not right. Yeah, because we set the len equal to current size. So we need to do that after. Okay. We can do +1 though. The +1 there or on the side? It's on the side. So rid of that. We can do current size here. Yeah. Then it will iterate it. But then it's off. So, well, this has the new line as well. Then, yeah, that is right. That's what we're looking for. Then we just need to get the last one at the end of the loop. So after the loop's over, whoops, we can get the last one because we know that we're going to be at the end. So we can just take all the rest of it. So I think that would work. So it's a little weird though. Why is there a new line at the beginning? Sometimes. Yeah, why does that happen? I can do like +1 anyway. Because yeah, messes the whole thing up. Alright, it's probably fine for now. Well, it's not really fine. Why does it happen? See. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why it would have that extra one. Yeah. Sometimes. Like just on the first one though? Oh, yeah. Okay, that's right. Just the first one has that. So ooh, does this have it though? This doesn't have the new line at the end. Okay. So I think it's an issue with the earlier parsing. Right. Yeah. This has a new line before. So that's not good. So this, yeah, this probably got messed up from the +1. You know, I can probably do this the same way though. Size equals 0, and do current size plus, and do current size equals 0. Yeah, do basically the same thing there. That needs a semicolon. No, it's the same issue. It does that. So let me kind of exit the borders, and went up here and try to print some of it out. Let me even just get rid of this. Rid of that. I get that out. And just leave this, and then I can use that. You know what I'm saying? Take a look at that. There we go. So here's what we've got. So yeah, it's hard to tell, but this one has the new line before. So this one doesn't have any line. Yeah, because that new line got taken by this one, where it puts it before, and this one as well. But it's hard to tell that. So red went too far at the end. So why does that happen? Current size. You know. Yeah. Wait, now do they all have the proper new lines? Let me get rid of this. Okay. Wait, that actually looks right. Put a comma there. Okay. Yeah, they all have the new line at the end now. So that is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So then I can put this back, and it should be right. W, 0, 0. And we don't have the last one, because we need to get that. But then we have T, 255, 255, 0, int float. Okay, I think it worked. So we have to have the comma value still. So we really need to set it equal to current size minus 1 to get rid of the comma. And I think that's actually it, right? There we go. Now there's no comma. Because we don't want the comma, because that kind of confuses things. Okay, now we just have to get the last value. So I'm going to do that after a quick break. Just about 3 minutes. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. So, yeah, I've got about 25 minutes before I've got to go, so hopefully I can get this all finished out. But there we go. Now we have what we want. So we just need to, at the end of the loop here, we need to just basically grab the next one. I think I can do this, right? There we go. And now we have the last one. We need to do... we have the dot. So... Alright, what if we actually do, print size minus 1? There we go. That's what I had to do, because it's 1 too far. Don't have to reset that now, because it doesn't matter. And now we have all the values. So these are the values. They're all in their own string view representation. So we should be able to extend this as well. So say we have more keywords here. So like, oh, I'm blanking now. Type that. That's one. Let's see. Char. Well, that's more of the type, right? Char. What are other keywords? Register. That's keyword. All right, and let's see how that looks. And it should have extended this, right? Turn for wall. Did not. Shoot. Because we updated the wrong file. Now if I want it will. There we go. Yeah. So it can be extended essentially indefinitely. Not exactly, but pretty much. It's limited by like your memory size and such, but yeah. So it's probably a bit more complicated than it needs to be, but it does work. So that's what matters. Let's get rid of this now. Okay, so now I need to basically iterate over each of the words in there. So yeah, I can probably do that from in here, right? Because the word size gets replaced. So I need to iterate over that, and then create an array of the custom colors, and create the colors based on that, and also append to the keywords array. So let's iterate over that. J is less than word size. All right, so we have each of the words, and then based on the index of the words. So basically, switch J, right? We're gonna have case of 0. So that's the first one. That's gonna be the type. we're good. Okay. Case 1, 2, and 3. And then we just have the default case, which is everything else. Alright, so here's the thing. So the first one, we need to then see what the character is. The first character. And based on that, we have to do different things. So this is going to get kind of, we'll make a new function for that. So basically, handle, maybe this could be even, I don't want to call this. So basically, based on this, we're going to change what we do based on the other ones. Let's actually make a character here. Is that how I want to do it? Yeah, this will be the current, current type, right? And by default, it'll just be set to K. Sure. We'll set the current type equal to, words by J. No, words, J. J0. Yeah, so that is going to be the first character, which will be K or T or whatever. And then based on that, we have to handle things differently in here. So this can be, this will be, I don't want to do that. Because if it's 1, 2, or 3, basically just if it's 1 though, then I want to handle RGBs. RGB. Probably an easier way to even do this. But basically, we're doing that, and we're going to pass the next 3 words in there, and they'll be converted to RGB. So really, I could just do, I don't even need to do this. I can set the current type equal to that. The RGB. So that is, let me initialize a custom color, right? I'll 0 initialize it. The type doesn't matter right now. The ID can be set to J plus 8, because it has to be 8 or higher. So yeah, I'll set to J plus 8. Custom color. Yeah, this needs to be color. Color dot, and how's it called? Custom ID, and the slot that it's going to replace is based on the keyword. So custom ID equals J plus 8. Right? So that is that. It doesn't really matter what it is because we're going to return the value. The slot, like the slot. So how do I want to? Maybe I should make an enum. In which they correspond. Well, it should be just a single integer. So based on the keyword type. Okay. Let's see. I'll think about that a bit later. But basically, the current type is set to that. And then the color dot R. Okay. Color dot R. Is that what it's called? It's custom R. It could just be called R, but I'm just gonna call it that for now. Equals words J. Nope. J plus 1. This is words 0, 0. So I don't even need to iterate over it, really. Well, for the last ones I do, but I need to start, yeah. I should move this out of here. Like that. 0, 0. That is 1, 0. No, we need, yeah, this is really a string, so it needs to be, I told, really, I think I have string view. Need to, I don't, but I do have that somewhere. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. It's the, I have one to convert it, yeah, view to int. So, is that int? Yeah. Because that's very helpful to have. There we go. Yeah, and then you just pass a string view in there and get the int. View to int. I need to add that to the actual repository as well. Words 1. There we go. So that is the string view. So we have the custom R, G, and B. So that is 1, 2, and 3. You know, only that checks if it's less than that amount, then we have errors, obviously, but yeah. Then starting at 4, less than word size, we will do other things. So this will be appended to the keywords, right? Okay. Well, based on what it is. Yeah. Okay, so then switch what was it called? Type. So based on that, so say case K, right? We'll do style. So right now we'll do case K and then case T and case W. W. Okay. So we can do that, and we'll just have a default, and we'll just put false. Just for now. Yeah, because we'll need to add more later. But for now, that's what we've got. Excuse me. So if it's K, then we want to append to the keywords. So for each word, yeah, okay. So keywords size plus equals. Basically, we need to allocate a C-string. I think I have something in view.h for C-string. View to C-string. And I think that allocates. So that's kind of what I want. Yeah, we allocate that, and we put the null terminator, and we do that. So I really want that C-string of the current one. So words J. So yeah, that should append to the keywords for each one. So then at the end, let me just print that. Now print the keyword. Keywords size minus 1. Right, and I'll see what it looks like. We have some issues. Color step not used, that's okay. I need data. Oops. Char. Okay. J undeclared. Don't have J. So custom ID equals I, I say. Is that gonna work? That should work, right? Well, mine's alright. Okay. Yeah, that should work because it's for each one. So that's what we want. Let me see. Do we end win here? We don't do that, so I need to do that. End the window before I print. Then at the end, I will export. Shoot, but I can't end win more than once. So let me end win just at the top. Let's see, yes, just like that, out of the loop. All right, we still seg fault, so we're doing something wrong. Words 2, 3. Yeah, so if J word size is only 4, then this just ends. So we just skip over this basically. So this word so somewhere after that. Is it a view to end? It was working when I was using it. It should work. Make sure it's not from that. Well, actually, the most likely case is probably the printf here, or maybe appending the keyword. So one of those is an issue. Search and false fail. Okay. What? T. Okay, that's not good. All right, let me not assert false. Let me just break. Let's see. Then it works on. It does. Okay, if I try to do this, it's saying false, yeah? Yes. Okay, so what's wrong with the keywords? Why can't we append it? Oh, shoot. Because we don't have a size for it, so it needs to... I need to allocate that. And that can be based on the size of the array. Yeah, okay. We can allocate the keywords based on that. Okay. Yeah, that's what I need to do. So, let's see. Yeah, in here, based on this. So then keywords equals, I don't want to do this in the loop though. So if current type equals, that's not how you do that. Current type equals K. Then I want to do keywords equals no. Size of a char star times word size minus 3. Okay, allocate that. Alright, then we can do that, and let's try to print it now. Okay, return for while typedef register. Okay, so then we're appending the keywords. That is good. So the same thing for the types. So let me get rid of the types. Types old, and then I'll just do the same thing. signs, and the words we don't need to do this, so we have to get rid of the num types as well. Okay. So let me let you do that. Then if parent type equals t, then we want to set the type. Type equals that. And enter types here. So types. Type size is that, words j, and let me print it out as well. Types size -1. Okay, that should work much the same, yeah. Not. Oh, shoot, wait, what? Why did it not? Why don't we get that? Is this wrong? See current type. What is that? Okay, and then it's not. Okay, what? We print view. Print. View orange. Words 0. Let's see what that looks like. View orange, yep. Build and T and W. So what is wrong with that? Do they have a new line before them again? So how did that? Because that wasn't happening. Shoot. Is it because? It's because of the same problem. So let's see. How did I fix that here? With the initial one. Well, I did this, and then equals that. Size minus. So this was with yeah, we had the same issue. What did I do for that? Size +1. That is different. Data. Well, that's because we wanted the dot. Okay. Yeah. So we need the. Oops. Let's see what else. What else do we have? Size. And size equals 0. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know why it does that. What can I do about that? I can't really have that. Let me print it. Let's see, when I'm printing here, I'm gonna print it with a column so I can see where the new line is at. Oh shoot. Okay, I guess that didn't really help. Let's put a column before and after. Let's see. Screen is only. I do have to go very soon. So, alright. Why did I give us 2 columns? Oh shoot. Yeah. Because that one has the new line before, so that's why. Dang. Okay. I'm gonna have to sort of go back. I thought this wasn't happening, but it was. It's hard to tell where the new line is at, you know? So, columns plus. It's not. It's not. Okay, I'm gonna exit there and iterate over all the words. And print them out. Print them out like this. Words J. Really just the word 0, because that's all I need. So I can just do it there. Yeah, so then I can get this one, I need this one to have the new one at the end. So I do that. Oops. Does it have the new one? It does not. Wait, what? Oh, but it has the extra comma because of that. So that's why I had them on as well. But yeah, so there shouldn't be a new line there. So the comma's at the end of the line, the complete end. Yeah. Because they're just taking the... Okay, I see. So... Alright. At the end of the line, that's here. Okay, so I need to... Not much I can do about that. Okay, so actually it goes all the way back to here then. Again? I thought I fixed that though. Let's exit. Let's go here and print that. Actually, print view. Let's do this. But with line number. Lines I. Right, print that out. Get rid of any other print settings that I have. Okay, let's see. Run that. Okay, so yeah, so this one has the new line at the end. They all have the new line at the end. So what's the issue with that? Oh, but they have two commas. So hang on. Put a dash. Because the commas get kind of confusing because we have commas in it. Okay, we have the dash. And that one has two dashes. So that means it has a dash. And it has the previous one's dash. And this one has the new one. Okay, so that's not good. So we need to iterate one more. Font size equals 0. At the end, we have to iterate again. Okay. None of them should have two dashes. There should be one dash at the beginning and one dash at the end. Let me see. So yeah, that's not right. So this one has the new line. Yeah, so it should have a new line and then a dash. And then wait, but how is there two new lines? How does that end up happening? So this one grabbed more parts of it than it was supposed to. Dang, I really have to go in like 5 minutes, so I want to figure this out. Feed out data. Current plus equals current size. Then at the... Well, that doesn't really matter. But we're using the same current, right? So... we need a current size plus 1 there, right? Not at all. Nope. How is there two dots? Oh yeah, because it's reading, it's just a view, so it's printing overlapping parts. I don't want them to overlap at all. So how does that happen? Data equals current. Plus equals current size. I'm trying to think. So we have the current here. We iterate it there, and the current size. Yeah, the current size is the same as I in this case. Like in the first case, right? We iterate that much. Set the len. So we're setting it out of bounds. So we need. We just need that. And get rid of that. Why does this happen? This gets set as their own things. Oh shoot, it's because we're printing the type series. Let me get rid of that. have to remove this one. So, okay. So, that's almost what I want. The words aren't like that. The words matter. Okay, let's see. So this starts with a dash, then it has a new line, then another dash. This one starts with a dash, then put it with a dash, and then another new line. So like that. So then we can see them separated. Okay, that one has a dash, and this one has a dash, then the new line, but then the W. So it read one too far. Okay. Dash, then new line. Okay. Dash, then that, then a new line, then the dash. And this one got rid of the W, so that's obviously not right. That's a site problem, because you don't want to fall, obviously. Hey, no. Oh my gosh, I cannot type. Wait. New line, then dash. Dash. Then the new line. So it gets the new line. We don't want it. Really, we don't want to iterate them there. But how does it get so messed up? Let's print the current type again, down here. Shoot, okay, I gotta go. I need current type. Yeah, that one gets it. So the other two are right, but then the last one is not. Alright, so I won't be able to finish this now. I'm gonna make it so it actually still works. You know, coming out the print statement. I do have to go, so yeah. Let me see, where are all the... We have a print statement there, but we got rid of it. We have the current type. So I'm gonna probably try to get it working off screen, just this part, and then I will, on the next stream, implement the actual syntax highlight, right? Okay. We have a warning, that's okay. Yeah, we have weird colors right now, but I think that's okay. A little distracting, but it'll be fixed by tomorrow. So let me work on custom syntax. Okay, push that. Yeah, so it's not done, obviously. Work in progress still, but hopefully soon. So yeah. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so that is gonna be the end of the stream. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.